Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we have a new LEGO Star Wars set that has leaked, which is set 75357, the Ghost and Phantom 2. Right off the bat, the images that were leaked are very high resolution, even down to the interior. Looking at the Ghost, I will say that it looks way better than the previous one. Funny enough, it's right around the same size, but with a lot of new building techniques and pieces to make it look a lot better. Looking at the side of the ship, it looks a lot better as it doesn't have any gaps. Along with this, the ship comes with an entrance ramp which looks very good. And on top of that, it has some landing gear which doesn't look like retracts but is better than nothing. The engines on the back of the Ghost also look very good as they have more detail than before, and the thrust on the inside are blue, which is a nice touch. The cockpit pieces look a lot better as they come with new stickers that are a lot more detailed than the previous Ghost. Now moving on to the big new feature is that this is actually a set with a detailed interior. Looking at the interior, it's really well designed. As you can see, it's very spacious as the minifigures in the ship seem to have a good amount of space when putting them inside. The interior seems to have a crate, a control panel, a space to access the entrance ramp, and a way to the cockpit. Since you can see the cockpit, you can tell that a flaw in the set is how the cockpit does not have any seats, which makes it look pretty odd considering that the character flying the ship is just going to be sitting on the floor. Another flaw I noticed is that you have limited space for the interior when you put the roof on because of the cockpit for the turn. Since you need a minifigure in this cockpit, it takes up space by having a build that sticks down into the ship, getting rid of interior space, which sucks because interior space a lot of the time tends to be an issue in LEGO Star Wars. Moving on to the last build in this set, which is the Phantom 2. LEGO has made a Phantom 2 in the past, but when you compare that build to the new one, you can immediately tell that the newer one is a lot smaller as it has to fit on the ship, which I wouldn't mind that much. But what I do mind is how the minifigure in the Phantom can hardly fit in it. The minifigure is completely laying down in the cockpit, which looks really weird and doesn't fit in with the set at all. Another minor problem with the Phantom is that it sticks out a little bit too much, making the set look slightly off, but isn't too bad when compared to the show. Briefly glancing over to the minifigures, we have General Syndulla, Jacen Syndulla, Chopper, First Officer Hawkins, and Lieutenant Beta. So overall, not too great of a minifigure selection. The only real exciting one is going to be Hera with her updated outfit. We did go over her in a past video, but she has a nice bomber jacket with an updated headpiece with goggles on. Chopper is about the same size as his older minifigure, but something about him looks like he's out of a 4+ set. I think what really throws it off is that he now has brighter colors as opposed to his older self with darker colors. Jacen is like any other short character from Star Wars. With the same molded legs, he's not all too exciting of a minifigure, but we can see that he no longer has his green hair and eyes from the Rebels show, and instead they are brown. Moving on to First Officer Hawkins, we first saw him in the Ahsoka trailer behind Hera. His outfit looks pretty boring as it's just a brown outfit with blue sleeves. He looks very plain with an unusually short hairpiece just like from the show. And lastly, we have Lieutenant Beta. He is the Mon Calamari character that can also be seen in the Ahsoka trailer standing behind Hera. Along with that, he has what looks to be a blue pilot outfit with nicely printed details. So it turns out that the rumor that we talked about in the Hera minifigure video was actually right. There is no Quarry the Mechanic nor Zare Leonis. But that's all we have for you guys today. If you liked the video and are hyped for the set, make sure to leave a like and tell us what you think about it in the comments below, along with any other suggestions you may have for us or the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, and with that, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you all later.